A snake is eliminated from your life. The name will hurt you, but watch fast. My beloved child, before you even think of scrolling, pause your breath for a moment. Because what I am about to reveal to you is not ordinary. It is something that heaven itself whispered into my spirit to give to you right now. A snake has been moving silently in your life, pretending to be a friend, pretending to care, but in truth, they were waiting for the moment to strike. They smiled in your presence but spoke venom when you turned your back. They acted as if they were your comforter, but behind the veil, they were poisoning your peace. My child, God says today, that snake has been eliminated. The trap that was set for you has been exposed. The mask they wore has been torn away, and the truth will sting your heart, for the name is not of a stranger, but someone you once trusted with your soul. Do not be afraid of this revelation, because the ending of their chapter is the beginning of your freedom. The betrayal you thought would crush you is the very thing heaven is using to push you into your next season. My child, this person's lies were heavy chains that wrapped around your destiny, and you didn't even know how much it slowed you down. But Archangel Michael has swung his sword, and with one strike, the snake has been cut off from your life. God says, what they meant for harm, I will turn for your good. What they tried to destroy, I will rebuild in double measure. Listen closely, the name will hurt you, because when you hear it, it will feel like a knife in your spirit, for this was someone you gave your heart, your time, your energy. But take heart, for God is revealing it not to break you, but to heal you. The hurt is only for a moment, but the healing will last a lifetime. Heaven has removed them so that the blessing that has been delayed can finally find you. Their presence was blocking your miracle. Their envy was choking your breakthrough. Their jealousy was poisoning your joy. But now, child, the snake is gone, and the garden of your life will blossom again. Stay still and do not rush, because within hours you will notice the peace returning. You will see opportunities that had been locked suddenly swing open. You will feel lighter, as though a great burden has been lifted from your chest. And when you least expect it, God will send you a sign so clear that you will know without doubt, this elimination was divine, not human. It was the hand of heaven protecting you from what you could not see. Do not cry for the snake. Do not grieve for what you lost. Rejoice for what you are about to gain. God says, my child, you have cried long enough over false people, but now I will send true souls, true helpers, and true love into your life. Archangel Michael is standing guard at your doorway, making sure that no venom can ever touch you again. Every false friend, every hidden enemy, every disguised pretender, they have been unmasked. Your circle will be purified, your heart will be restored, and your destiny will shine. So, my beloved, if you feel this word speaking directly into your heart, do not ignore it. Do not take it as coincidence. Heaven wanted you to hear this right now. You are not watching by mistake. This is confirmation that your new chapter begins today. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, when heaven decides to remove a snake, it does not ask permission. It does not wait for your understanding. It acts swiftly, silently, and with finality. That is what has happened now. You may not even realize how close you were to being trapped. That person's whispers were not words. they were poison drops, disguised as honey. They told you they loved you. They said they cared for you. They even prayed in front of you. But behind your back, they built altars against you. Behind their smile, they hid fangs that were ready to sink into your spirit. Do you wonder why sometimes your peace vanished without reason? Why suddenly your heart felt heavy for no cause? Why your blessings seemed delayed, your opportunities blocked, your joy stolen? It was not bad luck, my child, it was the venom of this snake. And yet you endured. You kept walking, you kept believing, you kept loving. That is why God stepped in. That is why Archangel Michael was sent, because your kindness, your patience, your purity of heart reached heaven, and heaven said, "Enough. The sword has fallen. The snake has been eliminated. The very spirit that crawled into your circle, that slithered into your trust, has been exposed before heaven's throne. Their power is broken. Their words have turned against them. Their schemes have collapsed under the weight of divine justice. My child, you are free. Can you feel it even now? The atmosphere shifting? The light entering your home again? This is not imagination, it is the evidence of deliverance. But here is what you must understand, the name will hurt you. Because God removes not only enemies who look like enemies, but enemies who pretend to be family, friends, even lovers. This truth is sharp, like a blade piercing through illusion. You will remember the moments you shared with them, and it will sting. You will replay the trust you gave, and it will ache. But after the hurt comes healing. After the sting comes strength. After the storm comes a sunrise so bright that you will thank God the snake was revealed before it could strike. Listen carefully. There is a new table being prepared for you. The seats that snakes once occupied are now empty, waiting for true souls, people who will love you without jealousy, stand with you without betrayal, lift you without secret envy. These are the ones heaven is sending. And when they come, you will finally see the difference between fake and genuine, between venom and blessing, between snake and angel. My child, God says, stop asking why they left. Stop asking why they betrayed. Stop asking why they turned against you. Because I saw what you did not see. I heard what you did not hear. I know what you could not know. And I removed them to protect you from a future wound greater than your present pain. Archangel Michael has been circling your name, cutting away cords, tearing apart the hidden nets. Do not think for a second that your tears were wasted. Every tear watered the soil where your new harvest is about to grow. Every night you cried out, heaven stored your prayers. And today the answer has been released. The snake is gone, the curse is broken, the chains are shattered. Hold this truth in your spirit. You were preserved for a reason. The enemy thought you would break when betrayed, but instead you are about to rise. They thought removing themselves would weaken you, but instead it has strengthened you. They thought their absence would destroy you, but their absence is what will allow your destiny to finally unfold. My beloved child, when God removes someone, it is not a punishment, it is a rescue. Many times you thought this person was for you, but in reality, they were against you. They clapped when you succeeded in public, but in secret their heart burned with envy. They pretended to guide you, yet they secretly misled you. They said words of comfort, but inside they celebrated your pain. They were close enough to touch your hand, but their spirit was set to stab your back. This is why heaven stepped in, because you did not see what was hidden in the shadows. Do you know why the name will hurt you so much? Because the snake was not someone far away, it was someone you trusted, someone you gave permission to stand inside your circle. You gave them access to your joy, and they tried to turn it into sorrow. You gave them access to your dreams, and they tried to steal them. You gave them access to your home, and they tried to poison the atmosphere. But child, God says, I will not allow you to be destroyed by hidden enemies. That is why the name is revealed now, so you can see who they truly are, not who they pretended to be. Listen carefully. Snakes do not crawl into places they cannot hide. They always look for grass tall enough to cover them, for shadows dark enough to disguise them, for hearts pure enough to deceive. And your heart was pure, my beloved, that is why they thought they could slither unnoticed. But the fire of heaven shined upon them, and their disguise burned away. The very thing they tried to hide was shouted aloud in the spiritual realm. And now, even if they try to smile again, you will never see them the same way. My child, the elimination of the snake is not the end of your story, it is the beginning. For years, your destiny has been slowed because of their presence. For months, your peace has been robbed because of their words. For days, your joy has been clouded because of their energy. But now that they are gone, everything that was delayed will come rushing like a river. Opportunities will open quickly. Doors will unlock suddenly. People you never expected will call your name. Blessings you thought were lost will be restored. Because the snake that blocked the path has been removed. And here is the mystery. You will not need to fight them. You will not need to argue. You will not need to explain yourself. Heaven has already settled the battle. Archangel Michael's sword has already cut their influence away. Their voice has been silenced in the spirit. Their grip has been broken. The only thing left for you to do is walk forward. Walk into the new season that is calling your name. Walk into the blessings that were waiting for you. Walk into the relationships that will honor your heart. Walk into the destiny that cannot be delayed anymore. Do not waste your tears on the snake. Do not waste your energy on their betrayal. Lift your eyes higher, because God says, I am sending a replacement. What you lost in false people, you will regain in true souls. What was stolen by envy will be restored with abundance. What was delayed by poison will be released with speed. The season of falsehood is finished. The season of truth has begun. Even now, my child, can you feel a weight lifting from your shoulders? Can you sense peace returning into your spirit? This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. The snake is gone. The enemy has been exposed. The pretender has been unmasked. And now, your miracle is free to find you. My beloved child, the hand of God has moved in ways you could not see. While you slept, heaven was awake. While you cried, angels were fighting. While you questioned, why is this happening to me? God was writing a new answer for your future. That snake, who lived close to you, thought they were clever enough to hide, but nothing can hide from the all-seeing eyes of heaven. They whispered lies to others about you, they smiled in your face, but their spirit was not for you. Do you know what God says today? I removed them before their poison reached deeper, before their fangs sank further, before their venom destroyed what I built inside you. The name, when it comes, will sting like a fresh wound. Because betrayal is never easy, and the closer they were to your heart, the deeper the pain will feel. But child, pain is proof that the truth has finally been revealed. The ache you feel is the sound of chains breaking. The sorrow you carry is the echo of freedom being birthed. You are not being punished, you are being protected. And though the truth cuts like a sword, that same sword has cut the snake from your life forever. Do not look back. Do not ask, could they change? Could they return? Snakes shed their skin, but they never change their nature. They might return with soft words, but their heart is still filled with venom. They may come back with apologies, but their spirit still carries envy. Heaven eliminated them not for a season, but for eternity. And when heaven closes a door, no man, no woman, no spirit can open it again. Child, listen carefully. You have been asking, why do my blessings take so long? Why do my prayers feel delayed? Why do I keep facing storms? And God replies, because you were carrying a snake in your circle. They were blocking the blessing, contaminating the atmosphere, delaying your miracle. Now that they are gone, the flow will be restored. Expect speed now. Expect sudden miracles. Expect phone calls of good news. Expect relationships of truth. Expect doors to swing open, because the blockage has been cleared. Archangel Michael is still here, watching over you, holding his flaming sword, making sure no venom returns. Your house is being cleansed, your spirit is being lifted, your path is being cleared. You will feel lighter in the coming days, you will notice your mind thinking clearer, your heart beating freer. That is the sign that deliverance has taken place. That is the sign that your destiny is no longer delayed. And know this, those who spoke against you will now see God raise you higher. Those who betrayed you will now watch you walk in blessings they cannot touch. Those who smiled at your pain will now see you overflow with joy. God is preparing a table before you, and He has not invited the snakes. Only the faithful will sit with you. Only the loyal will rise with you. Only the true will celebrate with you. So lift your head, my child. Wipe your tears. Do not cry for who left. Rejoice for what is coming. For heaven has declared, the snake is gone, the curse is broken, the season is new. My beloved child, understand this. Every snake in your life was not random. They were drawn to your light, to the purity of your spirit, to the destiny you carry. Darkness is always attracted to light, not because it loves it, but because it wants to extinguish it. That is why these people entered your circle, pretending to be close, pretending to love, pretending to guide. Yet in truth, they came only to dim the flame that God placed inside you. But child, the flame of heaven cannot be stolen, and the light of God cannot be destroyed. No matter how hard they tried, no matter what they whispered, no matter what they planned in secret, your light has not gone out. It shines brighter than ever because the snake has been removed. Can you remember the heavy nights when you could not sleep? The sudden confusion that clouded your thoughts? The strange delays in things that should have been simple? These were not coincidences, they were the effects of the snake's venom. But now, even as you hear this message, heaven is reversing every effect. The sleepless nights will turn into peaceful rest. The confusion will turn into clarity. The delays will turn into divine acceleration. What was once poisoned is now purified. What was once slowed is now released. The truth may sting when the name is revealed, but you will also feel relief. For in your heart, you already sense that something was wrong. You noticed the way their words did not match their actions. You felt the tension in their presence, though you could not explain it. That was your spirit warning you, even before heaven spoke it aloud. Now God confirms, you were right to feel unsettled, for they were not truly with you. And hear this, their departure is not your loss, it is your gain. Their absence is not emptiness, it is space for new blessings. Their silence is not rejection, it is protection. God never removes without replacing. The snake is gone, but angels are drawing near. The betrayer has left, but true companions are coming. The poison has been cleansed, but healing waters now flow. My child, do not waste time mourning the exposure. Do not waste energy asking, why did they do this? Instead, lift your eyes to the future. For God is saying, I had to show you their true face before I could show you your true destiny. If they remained, they would have consumed your joy. If they stayed, they would have stolen your peace. If they were not exposed, they would have destroyed your next season. Their elimination is your preservation. Even now, Archangel Michael surrounds you with his army. They are standing at the doors of your life, making sure no hidden venom can cross the threshold again. Every corner of your home is being filled with light. Every shadow is being driven away. Every false whisper is being silenced. The enemy that worked in secret has been dragged into the open, and once light shines on a snake, it cannot crawl back into hiding. And mark this moment, those who rejoiced at your tears will soon see you laugh. Those who spoke curses will watch blessings overflow in your life. Those who thought you would not survive this season will see you rise stronger than ever. For God Himself has declared, the snake is eliminated, the way is clear, and your miracle is next. My beloved child, you must know this. When God steps into your story, He never makes a half move. He does not remove halfway. He does not expose halfway. When He acts, He finishes completely. The snake in your life has not only been identified, it has been eliminated. Their power over you has been shattered. Their hidden influence has been burned away. Their access to your destiny has been revoked. The door that once allowed them in has been sealed shut by heaven. You are no longer in the grip of their venom. You are no longer carrying the shadow of their energy. You are no longer walking with unseen chains tied to your feet. Every prayer you whispered in the dark, every tear that rolled silently down your face, every time you said, God, why me? Why this pain? All of it has reached heaven. And God says today, I was listening, I was watching, I was working. And now I have answered. The snake thought it had time, but heaven said, time is up. The enemy thought it could hide, but the light of God has exposed them. They thought you would remain blind, but today your eyes are being opened. The hurt of the name will pierce you, but remember, truth is sharper than lies, and exposure is kinder than deception. It is better to be cut by truth once than to be poisoned by lies forever. This pain is not to destroy you, it is to free you. It is the pain of surgery, not the pain of death. It is the cut that heals, not the wound that kills. Child, your destiny was too precious to remain in the hands of snakes. Your blessings were too great to remain poisoned by envy. Your peace was too valuable to remain polluted by their presence. That is why God has moved. That is why Archangel Michael descended with fire. That is why the sword has fallen. Heaven refused to watch you suffer in silence any longer. Now, lift up your eyes, because a new horizon is opening. What was delayed will come suddenly. What was withheld will be released. What was stolen will be restored. And what was poisoned will be healed. Your house will feel different. Your mornings will feel lighter. Your nights will carry peace. The same bed where you once cried will become the place where you dream again. The same table where you once felt betrayed will become the place where blessings are served. The same life that carried shadows will now shine with light. And hear this promise from God: I will not only remove the snake, I will heal the bite. I will not only expose the liar, I will restore the truth. I will not only end the betrayal, I will bring new loyalty. You will not remain empty, you will overflow. You will not remain broken, you will be rebuilt. Even now, child, you are stepping into the fulfillment of prayers you thought were forgotten. But no prayer is ever wasted. No tear is ever ignored. No cry is ever unheard. The snake thought it could silence your future, but your cries were louder than their whispers. And because of that, heaven moved. Mark this moment in your spirit. The story has shifted. The snake is gone. The curse is broken. The atmosphere is changing. And what is coming next will make you forget the pain of the past. My beloved child, the greatest proof that God has chosen you is not always in the blessings you carry, but in the battles you face. Snakes never attack an empty garden. They only appear where fruit is ready to be stolen. That is why this person, this hidden snake, came close to you. They saw your potential even before you fully saw it yourself. They recognized the light of your destiny, and they wanted to dim it. They recognized the crown heaven placed upon your head, and they wanted to knock it down. They recognized the door that was opening for you, and they wanted to block it. But what they forgot is this: what God ordains, no snake can destroy. You wondered why their words felt so confusing, sweet one moment, bitter the next. Why their presence left you heavy instead of lifted. Why every time you shared your dreams with them, your energy felt drained. That was not love, child, that was venom disguised as comfort. They were studying you, not supporting you. They were measuring your blessings, not multiplying them. They were waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But heaven struck first. Archangel Michael's sword came down before they could sink their fangs deeper. Do you see how faithful God is? He did not let you walk into a pit you could not climb out of. He did not let you drink poison that would end your soul. He did not let you remain blind to the truth. Instead, He uncovered the mask, He revealed the name, He tore down the illusion. Yes, the truth hurts, but that hurt is holy. It is the cleansing pain that frees your future. My child, the removal of this snake is a sign that your life is about to accelerate. The battles are shifting. The delays are breaking. What you thought would take years will now happen in months. What you thought would never change will transform before your very eyes. Do not be surprised when blessings begin to arrive quickly. Do not be surprised when opportunities chase you down. Do not be surprised when people who once ignored you now recognize your value. This is what happens when the snake is gone, your atmosphere clears, and your destiny breathes again. But here is the lesson: do not invite the snake back. When God removes, do not chase. When heaven closes, do not open. When truth is revealed, do not cover it again. For some of you, the snake may try to return with apologies, with promises, with tears. Do not be deceived. They do not regret what they did, they regret being exposed. They do not miss you, they miss the access they had to you. Close the door, child, and keep it sealed with prayer. For where they once sat, God is sending someone better. The seat they vacated will not remain empty. It will be filled with loyalty, not betrayal. With love, not envy. With peace, not poison. With honesty, not hidden agendas. And when that replacement enters your life, you will finally understand why the snake had to go. You will see why the betrayal was necessary. You will realize that God did not take something from you. He was making space for something greater. So rejoice, my beloved. The chapter of hidden snakes is over. The book of truth has opened. The story of your destiny is turning to a brighter page. God Himself declares, you will not live in fear anymore. You will not carry hidden venom anymore. You will not walk with disguised enemies anymore. You will rise, you will shine, and you will see the goodness I promised you. My beloved child, the reason your journey felt heavy is because the snake was close. Their shadow followed you into places where you should have been free. They carried words like daggers, hidden beneath smiles, waiting for the right moment to wound. They called you friend, but they thought enemy. They said I love you, but inside, they envied you. They clapped for you in public, but whispered curses when no one could hear. And though you could not see, your spirit often felt it. You felt drained, you felt confused, you felt as if joy was leaking out of your heart without reason. That was their venom at work. But child, God does not allow venom to reign forever. Just as Moses lifted the staff in the wilderness and snakes were destroyed, heaven has lifted a standard over you. Archangel Michael descended with sword drawn, and in one moment the power of their deceit was shattered. The very atmosphere they poisoned has now been purified. The very curse they whispered has returned to them. The very net they laid for your feet has caught their own steps. You, beloved, are free. Understand this. When God exposes, He also heals. When He removes, He also restores. Yes, the name will sting. It will pierce your heart like lightning. But do not run from that pain. For pain is the fire that burns away illusions. That name is not just an identity, it is the chain that bound you. And once it is revealed, it loses its power. You will cry when you hear it, but you will also sigh in relief, because the unseen burden is lifted. What your heart already suspected will be confirmed, and the confirmation will set you free. My child, the season of hidden enemies is finished. The curtain has fallen. The actors have been unmasked. The stage of your destiny has been cleared of pretenders. Now, only those who are genuine will be allowed to stand close to you. And watch this, God is sending replacements, not ordinary people, but destiny carriers. People who will lift you when you stumble, people who will celebrate you when you rise, people who will protect your name when you are not present. The snake's elimination is not an end, it is a beginning. The delays you faced will turn into acceleration. The doors that refuse to open will swing wide. The blessings that felt stuck will flow without hindrance. Already, the heavens are stirring. Angels are arranging divine connections. Favor is chasing your name. Opportunities are aligning. By removing one snake, God has cleared 1,000 obstacles from your path. And here is a divine mystery. The very tears you shed because of their betrayal have watered the ground where your new harvest is about to grow. Every cry you thought went unanswered has become a seed. Every night of pain has become a testimony. Soon, the laughter that fills your mouth will silence the memory of their venom. Soon, the joy that floods your spirit will wash away the bitterness they left behind. Do not look back, child. The snake is gone. Do not return to old conversations. Do not reopen old wounds. Do not invite old energy back. Let the door remain closed. Heaven has sealed it. Focus your eyes forward, for the future awaiting you is brighter than the past you lost. My beloved child, when a snake is removed, silence follows first. At first you may wonder why certain calls stopped, why certain faces disappeared, why certain people no longer draw near. Do not mistake that silence for loss. It is protection. Heaven creates silence before miracles arrive. The absence of their voice is not emptiness, it is room being made for the sound of blessing. The door that once echoed with deception is now being prepared to echo with laughter, with peace, with divine announcements of breakthrough. Think about this carefully. How many times did you feel drained after leaving their presence? How many times did your confidence weaken after sharing your dreams with them? How many times did you celebrate, only to feel your joy reduced when you looked into their eyes? That was not your imagination. That was the snake's spirit, quietly biting, quietly injecting poison into your destiny. And yet, you survived it. You endured it. You carried their weight and still kept walking. That is why heaven has honored you by stepping in and removing them. The hurt of the name is like the sting of truth. It pierces, but it purifies. The shock of realization may shake you, but it will not break you. For the same God who revealed the snake is the same God who will heal the wound. He does not only uncover, He restores. He does not only remove, He replaces. He does not only expose, He elevates. That is what is happening now. Archangel Michael stands guard at the gates of your life. His sword still burns, keeping every other snake far away. No venom will touch you again. No hidden curse will cling to you again. No false friend will slither into your circle again. You are shielded, beloved. A hedge of fire surrounds you. Angels are on assignment over your nights and your mornings, your home and your future. And soon, you will see evidence. Unexpected calls of favor will come. Unexpected opportunities will knock. Unexpected connections will appear, real, loyal, divine. You will not have to chase them. They will find you. Because once the snake is gone, blessings flow unhindered. Once venom is cleansed, healing flows freely. Once betrayal ends, true love begins. So, my child, lift your head high. This is not a season of mourning, it is a season of birthing. The snake's removal is the proof that God is making space for something greater. Do not cry for who is gone. Rejoice for what is coming. For the Lord says, the snake is eliminated, the curse is broken, the new season has begun. What was stolen will return double. What was poisoned will be healed completely. What was delayed will arrive suddenly. Even as you hear these words, chains are falling, burdens are lifting, shadows are leaving. Your soul is stepping into freedom, and the joy that is coming will be so great, you will look back and thank God even for the betrayal, because without it, you would never have seen His power so clearly.